Actually, look.
Recording is on.
So can you tell me a sentence with 看起来 and 听起来? Well, actually, just translate. You look tired.
你看起来很累。
Thank you for adding 很. Very nice. And you sound.
你听起来，你听起来
tired.
开心。
很开心。
Okay,
that's fine.你看起来很喜欢. Okay, what about you look like, but we don't have to add the word like. You look like you like to eat roll, maybe.
你看起来
like to eat roll.
你看起来喜欢肉。
吃肉, I'll just say.
吃肉。
It
felt like it should be some, some combining words.
I know, yeah. But just accept that we're not that complicated.
I will try to.
你看起来喜欢吃肉。
你看起来喜欢吃肉。
I thought you were struggling a little bit with the 起来 here, especially, but when it came with 想起来. But I think, but that all calmed down, and you've solved it now because your 起来 sounds very good with 看 and 听. 看起来听起来 sounds very good.
谢谢你.
Very proud of you. Now it's just two more ones. We have the 应该, which is it's just a word, really. What does it mean? 这个应该什么意思?
应该 is should.
Very good. Good. And I also just want to go through this 会, and then we're done with this. With these grammar points. 会. Now you know that 会 means to be able to do something. To be able to. Like 会中文, for instance. But 会 can also be used in another sense. Do you remember? That's it right here.
Will, maybe?
Yeah. So something will happen. Maybe I will love you. What about that?
我会爱你.
我会爱你. Nice. And then at the end, and we can always, that is actually correct. That is fine. We can also add a the at the end. This is another reason it's so important, or so useful. And why is that? You can just think of it like 会 can mean to be able to, but when it adds a the at the end, then it just means it will. So we can say like this: 会 blah blah blah. 会 means to be able to. 会 the means will. That's it. But often use, but we often the. Okay, so I'll just say that in Chinese. 但是我们经常不说的。但是我们经常不说的。
Okay, you don't often use it.
Nice. That was it, really. 非常好. Okay, let me go through this. 日本 very good. 想要消愁 nice. 网球语言 yeah, 语言 also very useful, obviously, and the 语 at the end. Okay, I didn't know that initially. You can read after me. 我本来不知道.
我本来不知道.
Nice. 本来 Can you see this 本 by the way? What does it mean? 这个字什么意思?
Root.
Yes. And so coming from the root. Can you see how that word means initially or at first? Coming from the root. 本来.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all for now. Can you use chopsticks? 你可以用筷子吗？
你可以用筷子吗？
Nice. 他不是坏的人. Very nice sentence. Thank you for using the correctly.
他不是坏的人。
Nice. 他不是坏的人.
他不是坏的人。
You can even add 一个坏的人 if you want to. She's not a. Look first, then talk. You said you know the 先 here. 看先再说. 看看再说. Oh, you wrote both.
Yeah.
You have to 先看再说. Okay. There are a few things here.
I used the wrong 在 I see now.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. Let's always just say 看看再说.
看看再说.
The other rule that you need to remember is that 先 always is the very first thing in a sentence. It's a very cocky word. It always wants to be first.
It wants to live up to its name.
Yeah, 先, yeah. So it'll be 先, we can read your first sentence here. 先看再说. That's it. Or like you said here, we can combine them then. 先看看再说.
先看看再说.
Very useful, no? If you don't want to decide on anything now in your company or something, be like, 先看看再说.
先看看再说.
Do you understand how this 在 came to be then?
Because it means like then.
Yeah, then, but it originally means then.
Yeah. Well, I guess after you do something else again, and then means then. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, that's correct. Let's not do it now. Let's do it in 5 minutes. So not now, in 5 minutes again. But there's not. So it's a flexible again because it didn't happen the first time. What do you think? 你想起, this is a bit wrong. Can you fix this sentence maybe? 你想起什么?
Let's see. 你想起, give me a second. 你觉得什么?
你觉得什么? What do you think? 你觉得 Yeah, 你觉得什么? Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. 你觉得什么? 你喜欢 Do you like children? 你喜欢孩子吗? Very good. You've never had these few mistakes before.
Oh, shit.
Originally,
do you see I even do the right ma now?
Very proud. I didn't even know. Thank you. 谢谢. Do you like children? 你喜欢孩子吗?
你喜欢孩子吗?
Nice. 本来你应该有早说. Oh, this is actually a Taiwanese way to say it. It's still correct. Because you know that 有 can be used to say to have done something. Just like it is in English. Like 没有, I have not. 没有.
Yeah.
So if you have done something, you can say 有 and then the verb. So 有说, for instance. You don't have to say, there's a tiny mistake here though, because you want to say earlier. Do you remember I would say something more, like slower, faster, quicker? Yes, you do.
I do, but do I? Give me a second. Dion? Is that it?
That was the clue, but yeah, but tell me the rest.
Okay. What is it? Okay. Ben Lai Ni. I don't remember what was.
I'll give you Yingai.
应该有一点做说.
I'll skip the
有点.
I'll skip the 有. Let's go 早一点说. 早一点. Just like we say 慢一点, correct? Or 快一点.
快一点,
快一点, 慢一点, 快一点, 慢一点, 早一点. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. 快一点, 慢一点, 快一点.
So let's read this one. 本来你应该早一点说.
什么?
So let's read this one. 本来你应该早一点说.
本来你应该早一点说.
Nice.
早一点说.
Nice.
Earlier, little, say.
Earlier, little say. Perfect. Now, always start with 你应该. So you just flip these two. 你应该. Find out where the problem. And I would say find out. That would be 找. Then you want to find out. The result here is that you want to take it out. So just like you said, 出来. And then 问题在哪儿? Does that make sense? 问题在哪儿? Where is the problem? 你应该找出来问题在哪儿?
应该找出来问题在哪儿? I guess so.
你应该找出来问题在哪儿? You said 看出来哪儿问题? 哪儿问题? Where problem? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But if you just, again, this might sound annoying because I've said this many times, but start with maybe the question. 问题在哪儿 is the question. This would be the way to ask. Where is the problem? So this is the way to ask. And then you'd be like, where is the problem? But now, if you want to flip this now, if you want to say, so you should find out where the problem is, then you just change things in English, but you don't change anything in Chinese. 问题在哪儿? It's always the same, even though we change between a question and we change where the words are in English, but we never do that in Chinese. Let me write that down for you one more time. We never change where the characters go depending on if it's a question or statement. Does that make sense? Have you heard this before?
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah, you say it all the time.
Okay, good. I'm sorry to annoy you.
No, it's good. I need things said to me 100 times.
Good. Okay, but I can understand that you're tired here and you're like, oh, I'll just write no, 问题. I still know the words, so that should be good enough. And yes, I'll give you props for that. 你听起来, you sound Felix. You sound Felix. You sound Felix. I will just ignore
sound like Felix, maybe?
Yeah, but we don't know like the word like yet. You sound 你听出来 Felix. 你听出来. Yeah, okay. Fix. Okay. I'll just. Okay. 你听出来
Please
Felix.
fix.
I will fix it. I'm very sorry. I can't hear that you're Felix. This is more like it. 我听不出来. Oh, good. Resultative verb here. Listen. 不出来你是 Felix. Yes, excellent. That you are Felix. Okay, write down what you hear. Okay. Now I don't have my other screen, so I'll just have to look at the words as well. This might be a bit annoying to listen to. Because it's just one long recording, isn't it?
Yes, but this one was better
Was
than
it?
last time. Yeah.
Glad to hear. Very glad to hear. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's start with it's 4.1. Okay. Her spoken English is good. 她的英语口语很好。她的英语口语很好。Yes. 我想学中文可以吗？ And then this next one was a little bit wrong. Now it's interesting. We just talked about the difference between 先 and 想. Which one is first and which one is want or desire?
The first one is first. So
Good. Like always.
So 想
And this is
and 想 is to wish. Like always, yeah.
Nice, nice. So what I said here is I didn't say 先, I said 想. And you thought I said 书, but I said 学. So I'll say it again here. 我想学. 我想学中文可以吗？
我想 I wish to study Chinese. Can I?
Excellent.
Please.
我想学中文可以吗？ Next one was easy. 我基本上明白. I basically understand. Oh yeah, okay. So maybe you thought that this 有 can mean this as well, but you said you're handsome. You speak Chinese. It's this 有. The rest is perfect. You're catching up. Like these listening exercises, you're getting much better at them. Makes me very happy.
Yeah, I could feel it this time.
Sorry?
I could feel it that I become better this time, but you know, it's not always showing the reality, because sometimes I sit in the vocabulary list and look for the words I hear.
That's fine. I don't mind that. Thank you for admitting that you're not perfect. Yeah, but I think if we write that it's yo and this yo instead of this yo, then like I would add maybe a few words to this translation in English. You're handsome, you speak Chinese. It sounds a bit boring. What it actually like? The yo, what does that help us make?
You are handsome and you speak Chinese.
Yeah, but maybe like saying you're both handsome. Like, oh, you're both this and this. You're both blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Exclamation mark. Nice. Okay. So this again, very interesting. I think we've identified a mistake here. Okay.
That one felt way off.
That's fine. Instead of you thought it was 山, but it's 想. So you wrote 山. Shit. 山, but it was 想.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah.
But 现在, but the rest you got right. It's funny how you picked one little character. And the rest was so perfect. 我现在想不起来你的名字, I said. Can you tell me what it means?
It means I can't think of your name right now.
Yes. 我现在想不起来你的名字. Nice. Okay. Yes, this one was right. You're very good, very impressive. 我觉得你非常好. I think you're awesome. You too. 你也是. You too. You are also. Not. I think this might have been a sloppy mistake. 你听起来很累. I'll give you one more chance. 你听起来很累.
你听起来很累. Oh, you sound tired.
Thank you. It's true, isn't it? Yeah, 你听起来很累. Very nice. Now it's the same thing here, talking about the AI. This is the AI of the sentence. So we want the 什么 at the end, but then we have some additional information. 语言. This is a very hard word to pronounce, I have to tell you. I think these are the most hard words where there are only vowels like 语言. Nice. Well, that doesn't mean that you didn't get it wrong. You didn't get it right. You got it right still. 你会说什么语言?
你会说什么语言?
Yeah, 你喜欢什么水果? What fruits do you like? Again, AI at the end. So you know where to put the 什么. Or I told you where to put it because I read it.
Yeah.
Are you homesick? Very nice. 你想家吗? 你想家吗? And then 我很想你 I miss you. 我想吃牛肉. 我想吃牛肉. It's very impressive, Tim. 我经常跟朋友一起出去. 我经常跟朋友一起出去. Okay, yes, finally you were wrong somewhere. I said 会的, 会的. Let's quickly talk about this expression. Very nice expression. 会的, 会的. What could that mean?
I can, maybe.
Can, yeah. No, it means with a "the" at the end, it means that it will happen.
Okay.会的. Okay.
So like, will, it could be
Can
like,
you give an example?
can refer to yourself. Yes. Can you refer to yourself and any event. Okay.
Okay.
Let me go back here. One second. Here we go. So we can also just say 会的. Okay. Can refer to yourself in any event. So we can say like, will you come back tonight? Tim answers 会的.
会的.
Obviously 会的 is just enough, but it's I want to put this in your head. 会的. Like I'm telling you, I'm comforting you, I'm making you feel good about it because I will definitely come. Will the plane arrive on time? 会的. 会的. Like, will you pass the test? 会的. Yes, it will happen. It's the last one. Will you pass the test? 会的. You're hitting something when you're saying 会的.
If I'm what?
You're hitting something while you're saying 会的. It sounds like it.
Yeah, with my feet. Just stomping the floor.
Okay, last one. 你应该听我说. You should listen when I speak. 你应该听我说. Very, very good.
应该听我说.
Your listening is getting so good. It's very, very. I'm very happy.
谢谢.
你应该听我说. Okay. That was it really. Well done. So the only mistakes really, if we look at it, it's very easy now to help you with your mistakes because they're very few. It's just the 想 and the confusing it with 先. There was also a little, I know this is a difficult sound. I'll actually write it here instead. Here. There was also a difficult sound, which is 觉, like this. It's also the same in 学. And there's a difference between 书, this is straight 书, whereas this is 乐. Yeah. Well, same thing in 乐, by the way.
乐.
学. 书. Try and put it in the middle here. So it's 乐, 学, 书, 觉.
乐, 学, 书, 觉.
Perfect. Can't be better.
Well, I felt when I was listening now that I noticed that we work with the S and the C and the Z because it was very important when you listen that you can kind of separate them because they sound so alike, a lot of the words.
Yeah, they do.
I think I'm starting to get better to tell them apart.
Yeah, it's a time that you definitely have to be able to do that. I sent you a few exercises, didn't I?
Probably, but I don't always do my homework.
That is okay. You're okay. You're okay. Do you want to take a tiny rest? This took longer than expected. Sorry, always does, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a little rest, or not at all? and then do some listening exercises.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes and then we'll get back to it.
Wonderful.
Deng Isha Jian.
好的，等一下，
Deng Isha Jian.
好的，
好的，拜拜。
拜拜。